Hey there all you Sims 3 fans. Welcome to my Sims 3 channel. My name is Robbie. With this video, I'm going to show you how to create a sim once you've already started a game. So what we're going to do is down here at the bottom left corner, you'll see the options menu. You're going to click that button, or you can hit the F5 button. We'll select Edit Town. And it's going to pop up asking if you wish to save before continuing. Since I've already got this game saved, I'm just going to hit continue. It's going to go to Edit Town. Down here at the bottom, you'll see different filters here. And it's in the filter for show households. And in that section, you'll see the option for create a household. So what I'm going to do is click it. We're going to go into the Create a Sim option for the game. While we're sitting here letting this load, I'm going to mention down in the description of the video, if you wish to start your library for The Sims 3 or expand your library with the expansion packs and stuff packs, you can find direct links from Amazon to get all those expansion packs and stuff packs in the Sims 3 base game. And also hit that subscribe button down in the bottom right corner of the video so that you can keep track of my videos I have and turn your notifications on so you know when I upload new content. And now into the video, you'll see that it has the sim up here. I believe it's pretty random on if it's a male or female that shows up when you open it. And you'll see up here we have where we can select the name, first and last name. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do, for the purpose of the video, we're going to name our sim John Doe. And down below that, you can select if you want it to be a female or a male. And since we named him John Doe, we're going to naturally select male. And then the supernatural type, if you happen to have the supernatural expansion pack installed, you'll have this option. And you can click this button right there, or picture, and you'll see that we have the option to select human, a werewolf, a fairy, a witch, a vampire, a ghost, or a genie. And I'll get into all of those different supernatural types in another video, but for this video we're going to leave it at human. And I also want to mention up here next to the X to close it, you'll see the option, two little dice here where you can randomize your name. Say you click it and it just randomly picks a first and last name. And you can click that till you get one that you happen to like. But as I said, we're going to go with John Doe. So I'll go back and erase those random names and type in John Doe. And then going back down here, we see the age option. We can select from different ages, starting at toddler, a child, a teenager, a young adult, an adult, or an elder. I'm going to select the young adult option, which is already on. And then below that, before I go any further, I'll mention that those ages, I'll go through those in a different video as well, and what you can do with those ages. And continuing, you'll see that you have the option to select your skin tone. If you click this little button here, it'll bring down different skin tone colors you can select. As you see, you have various skin tones. And as you can see there, my sim over on the right hand side, his skin tone has changed. And going back to the supernatural type, each of the types that you can select from will have a default skin tone. But if you should want to select a different one from what is automatically there, you have that option by clicking that button right here. And then to the right, you'll see a meter with a little arrow pointing upwards, or a slider, where you can select your skin color. As you can see, I slide the slider back and forth and the skin color changes. Or you can click in a certain spot instead of trying to slide it, and it'll automatically jump to there. And then below that, we'll have body modifiers. As you can see, this first one is to adjust your body weight. If you go to the right, you'll see that you'll get bigger. Your body weight will get bigger. And if you slide that slider to the left, you'll see that you'll end up making your sim skinnier. So we're just going to pick one, slide it to a random spot. And then below that, you'll see you can adjust your muscle size. If you slide this slider to the left, you'll see that your muscle size is decreasing. And if you slide it to the right, you'll see that your muscle size is increasing. We're going to make it about midway there. Then the next slider, you'll see you can adjust your muscle definition. As you can see, if you slide this slider to the right, you'll see that your muscles show more definition. And if you slide it back to the left, you'll see that they don't have as much definition. So we'll put it about quarter ways, a little more than quarter ways there. Then we'll go up here to the left. As you can see, we're in the basics section right now. Below that, you can adjust your hair for your sim. And as you see here in the message window, it tells you that hairstyles can be set per individual outfit category or for all categories, which I'll discuss the categories here in a minute. And as you can see here, we're in the hair section, and right here it tells you everyday hairstyles. And right here you're on the hair. And then right here you can do hair with accessories. And it'll take a second for that to update. And that's pretty much referring to stuff like the hats. Choose what kind of hair you want with your hat. Then you got some masks with it. You can scroll down here. You got some funky looking headgear to go with your hair if you select the option for hair with accessories. And down below this, you can select your hair color. As you can see, the hair color is changing as you select each one. And you can see behind your sim in the mirror what the back of the head looks like when you're adjusting your hair. And then between those two sections there, you'll see that there's three little buttons here for delete, share, save preset. That's pretty much meaning if you have something already set up with this enter create a style button, you can delete one that you've set up. You can share one if you've registered your game, and you can share it over the Sims 3 exchange, and you can save a style that you've created by clicking this button. As you can see, clicking that button, you can set up your own custom presets, and that's where it will allow you to save it. And this little section here will let you show only custom content, which pretty much means something you created or downloaded. I'm going to close that out for a minute, and you'll see that there over on the right hand side you have various options to select from. And again, the option to show custom content only. And then each option in this drop down will have various selections in this area. And you can select if you want to add a current material to your favorites, or delete one, or share one, or save one. And the color palette, an exact color. As you can see, that's changing the bottom side of the hat. And if you go to these little buttons right beside it, it's going to show you which part of the hat it's going to change if you select one of those buttons. So we're going to close that out. And it's going to ask you if you're sure you want to cancel any changes made since you entered will be lost. So we're going to select yes and go back to the main Create a Sim, which will take a second. And we're going to go back to the hair options here. And start clicking on some of these, and you can see what some of them look like. And as I mentioned, it tells you about it shows you what it looks like behind you in that mirror, as far as what the back of your hair looks like. And as I said, you can change the color of the hair down here. As I mentioned, you got the option to filter your content, where it will show everything, or just custom hair, your store-bought hair from the Sims 3 store. And if you have expansion packs or stuff packs installed, it'll show for each of those if you select that option. As you can see, scrolling down here. we'll close that back out. And right here, it shows this little lock tells you that this hairstyle is being used for all outfits. And that's where it talks about you can select which outfit to use it for, like every day, your pajamas, your athletic wear, your formal wear. If you select it and click that, it'll unlock it. And give you the option where it's only going to use that hairstyle for the current outfit. I usually just leave it locked and it uses the same hairstyle for each different type of outfit. The formal wear, the athletic, outerwear, everyday wear, sleepwear, swimwear. And I'll talk about those different types of clothing in here in a minute. And in the next section here, you'll see that you can select your eyebrows and eyelashes. And you'll see as you click on them, different ones, your eyelashes and eyebrows will change. And you can select this button to match your hair color to your eyebrow and eyelashes. If the check mark is there, your eyelashes and eyebrows will match your hair color. Or you can uncheck it and select a different color for your eyebrows and eyelashes. I tend to leave them checked and have it match. And then down here at the bottom, you can select how long your eyelashes are. As you can see, going to the right will make your eyelashes longer, and sliding to the left, it'll make your eyelashes shorter. In the next option, you'll see you can select your facial hair. And it also has the option to match your hair color. And right now he's set to no facial hair. We'll just select some so you can see what they look like. Like I said, if you uncheck this match root hair color, you can select a different color for your facial hair. I tend to leave it check marked so it matches my hair color. In the next section, you can select your body hair. Over here I'm going to zoom out by scrolling the mouse wheel down. And it gives you the option to match your hair color. I usually check mark that so your body hair matches your hair color. And as you can see here, the various body hair that the game has. And up here at the top are different filters. Right now it's set on your body hair for your chest. If you go to the next filter for your back, you'll see that you can select hair for your back. And also down here below that, you can select your upper back, which is what it's on right now, your full back, which will cover your entire back, or just your lower back, once those load. And back in the chest section, it has the same options, upper chest and stomach, as you can see. Going back to these top filters, you then have the option to select the hair on your arms. And all of these have the option to match your hair color, or you can uncheck it and select a different hair color. And the next filter is hair for your legs. As you can see, you have below that for the calves to select what hair you want for that. Or you could select the filter for the feet to select what kind of hair you want for your feet. And that one is taking a second to load. There it is. Now that that is all explored, we're going to go to the left over here to looks. And here you have the option, as you can see, to edit your head and ears in this first section or first tab. And right here is the basic. Then right here you can do an advanced edit. Pretty much getting in more detail how you want your head and ears shaped. Going back to the basic, as you can see, clicking on them, it adjusts your head and your ears, but with the hair that I have up there, you can't see the ears changing. Next tab here is for your eyes, and you can see up here at the top it has the same option for basic and advanced. And the eyes advanced has a few more options to edit than the head and ears section in the advanced. I usually just stay in the basic. As you can see how the eyes change. And down below that, you can select your eye color. In the next tab, you have where you can edit your nose. And you see again the basic and advanced options at the top. And I usually leave it at the basic. Just depends on what I have a purpose for the sim. If I want to be more detailed in creating the sim. In the next tab, you can edit your mouth. And again, it has the basic and advanced options. We'll leave it on the basic. And you'll see that your mouth is changing as you click around. In the next tab, you have your topical details, which is referring to, as you can see, freckles and beauty marks. If you click the left box here, it will put freckles on the left side of your face. And if you click the right side, it'll put freckles on your right side of your face. Then the beauty marks, the same with it. If you click the left box, it will add a little mark on the left side of your face. And if you click the box on the right, it will add a mark on the right side of your face. I'll take all those off. I tend not to mess with them unless I'm just doing a special sim. Then the next tab, you have makeup. I know there's some of you simmers out there that like to add makeup to your guys, and this is the option where you can do that. Perhaps you're going for a look that requires them to have makeup, like a singer or superstar or an actor, depending on what expansion packs you have installed. You have a variety of eye makeup here. And up at the top here, you'll see that it's in the filter for eyeshadow. And the next filter is for your eyeliner. And you'll see that there's different eyeliners. You can select different shades of it. Just like in the eyeshadow, it had different shades. And also you can choose how light or dark each one is by sliding the slider to the left or right. And that's the same with the eyeshadow also. You can choose how light or dark the eyeshadow is by sliding that slider. In the next tab, you'll have blush. You can select different designs on your blush, and the different designs have different colors, and it too has how light or dark you want it to be. In the next filter, you have the lipstick. You'll see that there's a bunch of different lipsticks to select from. And you have the colors down below that for each one, and how light or dark you want it to be. In the next filter, you have costume makeup. There's quite a bit of different costumes here that you can automatic have the makeup applied instead of trying to figure out exactly how you want it. You can select one of these preset costumes. And it too has the option to use it for all outfits or just this outfit. And you can filter that content. You have the option to change colors if you want to create your own custom color. And back over here, we'll go to the tattoos tab, and you'll see that there is a great multitude of tattoos that you can select from in different colors. And the button to remove all tattoos, and the button to change color. Then you have an advanced mode that gives you the option to decide how dark or light you want it, and each color that's in it you can do that with. How big or little you want the tattoo to be if you're creating your own. that out. And up here in the top, you'll see different filters, and that tattoo is on your back right now. You have the option to place it on the back of your neck, your upper back, which is where it placed that first tattoo, your full back, or your lower back. And the next filter gives you options to place tattoos on your arms. And scrolling through here, you see that there's a great deal of tattoos you can select from. And below that arm filter, you'll see that we have the option to place a tattoo on your shoulder, if you want it on your left shoulder or your right shoulder. In the next one, you can place it on your bicep. You can select on your left bicep or your right bicep. And the next option is your forearm. You can select on your left forearm or your right forearm. And the next option is on your wrist. You can select on your right wrist or your left wrist. In the next section, we'll see that we can select our clothing. And this is what I was talking about, different outfits. We have the everyday outfits, where you can select what you wear every day, and the different filters. You can select your shirts in the top section. And it's kind of lagging a little bit as it loads all the outfits. And you'll see that it has a pretty good amount of shirts for you to choose from here. I'm going to click over here and spin our sim around where he's facing us, and the mirror will show if there's stuff on the back of your shirt. As you can see, that one has stuff on it. Then this next filter for your bottoms, meaning your pants or shorts, you can select different pants and different shorts. As you can see, there's a pretty good amount of these also to select from. And the next filter is your outfits. Let's say you don't want to pick a separate shirt and pair of pants. The outfits will be both of them together. As you can see, as I select some, it changes the tops and the bottoms. And the next filter, you can select your shoes. As you can see, there's a pretty good amount of shoes to select from. If you scroll down, you'll see that there's tennis shoes, sandals, boots, some entertaining shoes, like it all depends on what expansion packs you have installed. There's some sandals. Then down at the bottom you'll see that you can even select to go barefoot if you wanted to. And the next filter is your accessories. We'll zoom in here. And you'll see that you can select different glasses or goggles. And they have masks. Then you got reading glasses. And there's some sunglasses and shades. As you scroll down further, you'll see that there's earrings also. Then down further, you've got little necklaces, beads, and on further they've even got watches and bracelets, and wristbands. There's some watches, there's some wristbands. And your fingernails. And they have gloves. And here you can find rings. And then here you've got where you can select socks. And if you keep going, not real sure what this items are. And below that, not real sure what these items are either. And the next tab you have here is what you wear for formal wear. And as you can see, there's a bunch of different clothing types for the formal wear. And it too has the filters for tops, bottoms, outfits, shoes, and accessories. And this would change or set up what you're wearing when you do a formal event, and what clothes you'll be wearing for that event. In your next tab, you have sleepwear. We'll let it load up. And this is what's self-explanatory, what you wear when you go to sleep. You got tops, bottoms, outfits, shoes. Some people they got slippers in there pretty much. Accessories. In the next section, we'll have your athletic wear, your clothes that you wear when you're working out, and it too has the same filters, your tops, your bottoms, your outfits, your shoes, and accessories. In the next tab, your swimwear. Self-explanatory what you wear when you go swimming. You have tops. As you can see, they've got some life vests here also, and various shirts. Or you can go with just wearing no shirt and a necklace, or wearing just no shirt and no necklace. And some printed shirts. And you got your bottoms or your swim trunks. Then your outfits. Got some scuba gear there. Full body suits. Just swim trunks. Then your shoes, which covers your flippers, or if you prefer to go barefooted swimming, and also what accessories you're wearing when you're swimming. You got goggles, various goggles, your mouth guards, and full scuba gear, mask. Just pretty much whatever you like to have on when you're swimming. In the next tab is your outerwear, the clothes that you wear when you go outside and it's cold. If you happen to have seasons, this will come in handy. And as you can see, you have the same filters: tops, bottoms, outfits, your shoes. It tends to have little different shoes for it. As you can see, you got rain boots, your regular tennis shoes and sneakers. And you have accessories, which I believe the accessories are all the same throughout all of the different clothing types. Then in your next tab, over here on the left, you can edit your personality, selecting up to 5 different traits for your sim. Over here you see that it's got the 2 dice to randomize the traits. And clicking that, you see that it got a bookworm. As I hover over each one, I'll let you get a chance to see that. A bot fan. A natural cook. Rebellious. And then a snob. And the traits, I'll get into all the traits in another video. And you have down below that the option to change your traits. And you can select specific traits, up to 5 traits, instead of doing the random. And to take those out of that, I'll just double click on these up top to remove them. And you'll see the filters down here where it's showing all your traits. Then you have your mental traits. Then your physical traits. Then your social traits. And then traits related to lifestyle. I'll just do the randomized traits. And down below that you'll see lifetime wish. After you select your traits, it'll populate some lifetime wishes down here for you to select from that are related to those traits. As you can see, hovering over these, you can see what these lifetime wishes are. And I'll discuss the lifetime wishes in another video. And you'll see here that you have a question mark to customize lifetime wish. Whereas this button here does the same thing. I'm going to click that. I'm just going to show you that you can click that to select a specific lifetime wish instead of selecting one that's auto-populated after selecting your traits. There's quite a few to select from. As I hover over them, you can see that a description pops up of each one. So I'm just going to select one there. And you see that it gives a description of that lifetime wish and what you need to do to accomplish that lifetime wish. The next tab here is your favorites and your voice, where you can select your favorite food, your favorite type of music, and your favorite color. If you do the favorite food, you'll see that there's quite a deal to choose from here, all depending on what stuff packs and expansion packs you have installed. And the same with your favorite music. You see that there's various music types you can select from. And your favorite color has various colors you can select from. Or as you can see, you have the option to randomize your favorites. Down below that, you'll see that you can adjust your voice for your sim. You can't really get a demonstration right now because I've got the laptop muted so you can hear me better. And down below that, the slider, you can select if you want the pitch to be lower, more masculine, or if you want it to be higher, more feminine. And right here, you'll see a button to edit biography, where you can give a description or storyline for your sim. Pretty much his lifetime that he has experienced, if you wish, up until he started playing, or you could list some goals you might have for him. It's pretty much open to whatever you wish to put there, or you can leave it blank. You don't have to put anything there. And next tab, you can select your astrological sign. You see again the option to randomly pick a sign, and you'll see that it picked Aries. And you got all 12 signs here. You can select whichever one you want. And over here on the left hand side, at the bottom below all these icons, you'll see that there's a button here that will randomly create a sim for you instead of you going through selecting everything for your sim. Then going down here to the bottom, you'll see that they have an option to select a pre-made sim. That you want to select. You have the filters to show all species, or you can select to show only sims. And it looks like there's quite a few to select from here. And the ones that appear here all depend on what expansion packs and stuff packs you happen to have installed. And with us in the sim section here, you'll see you can select to show both male and female sims, or you can show only female sims, or you could show only male sims. And you can select the age of the sim that it's showing. Then you have the option to select what size of sim or what size the body of that sim has. Then you can select to show dogs only, and you'll get the same option here, where you can show both male and female dogs, or just females, or just males, and you can show just adult dogs, or just elder dogs, and show if you want to see small dogs only, regular dog only, or see all dogs. Then you have the cat option to see only cats. You'll see that you have the genders here and the ages of the cats. Then you have the option to show horses. This is also if you have the pets expansion pack installed. If you don't have the pets, it more than likely won't have the option to show the cats, dogs, and horses. So we'll close that out. And off to the right of that, you'll see that it shows your sim. Then you have a button here for more, where you can delete the sim, whereas that's the only sim there is. That option only shows up if you have more than one sim created while you're doing this, which is where the one up top here, create a twin, or share a sim, or save sim to your bin, which that will add it to whatever world you begin playing. And when you start a new world, that sim that you create will also be in that world, and you can play as that sim if you wish. And then to the right of that, you'll see you can add a sim or pet. Again, the pets only if you have the pets expansion pack installed. And then you can cancel the create a sim or accept it. We'll go ahead and accept this. And we'll see that it comes up with all this, giving us a portrait of our sim. And the edit relationships is referring to if you happen to have created another sim while you was in there where I just showed you the option to add a sim. You could create or edit if they were roommates or brothers, if you create another male, or if they were father and son, or boyfriend and girlfriend, or husband and wife, depending on how you want to play the game. We'll click the option to accept. And now that we're back in the game to edit town, you'll see that our sim is down here in the sim bin that I was just talking about. And you'll click on that. It'll give you the option to place a copy of that sim. It tells you how much money that sim has. You'll see that you can share this sim or delete this sim. And if you select place copy, it's going to bring up icons of different households or houses that you can place this sim in. As you can see, the houses that look like this, the icons are houses that already have households in them. And the houses icons that look like they're empty like that are empty houses where you can purchase and move into. And as you can see, this one is way above my price range for my sim. Your sim will start with 16,500 simoleons. And as you see there, that one is priced at 128,000, way above what that sim can afford. So I hope that this video has helped you out with how to create a sim once you've started a game and started playing. If you happen to want to have a new sim added to your game. And if so, hit that subscribe button down in the bottom right corner of the video, and be sure to check out my other videos I've uploaded. I hope to catch you with another video. And be sure to check out the description and check out the links to expand your Sims 3 library or begin your Sims 3 library. Thank you again for watching.